By the end of this video, you're going to know how to solve questions like this, and this. So let's get into it. Hi. This is a quick announcement before you start watching that video that we're going to cover that exact same topic in tomorrow's class as well. So you can join our class using the link in the description, and I'll see you in the class. First thing you want to know is that there are 5 types of probability. Okay, let's write that down on the side. Types of probability. First one is when, and remember, let me also write this over on the side here. Max probability is 1. So you cannot have a probability bigger than 1. So that makes me our first type, that 1 means certain. What does that mean? An example of this could be the probability of you watching this video is 1. Why? Because you're watching it. So it's 100%. You cannot have doubt that, okay, am I watching or not? No, it's 100% confirmed. The second one is when you have probability 1 by 2. What does that mean? That means that you have an even chance, means even. Now what's an example for that? Let's write down. An example could be when you toss a coin. Okay? Toss a coin or flip a coin. You have an even chance of getting heads or tails. Because there's 50-50. So half here, half here. So that's what even means. Third one being, let's change the pen. Third one being when you have a chance of 3 by 4. What does that mean? That means likely. Okay? And what's an example for that? For example, I'm going to write the example here. When you prepare for a test, there is a likely chance that you will get good marks. So exactly that. It's not certain. We're not certain if we're going to get good marks. Anything could happen. It's not even because you studied for it. So like you studied very well for it, you could say. And likely meaning, okay, you did effort. So you did what you had to do. So that means you make it a more likely scenario that you get good marks. Okay. Then the next one, the second last one, is when you have 1 by 4, meaning the opposite of the above one, unlikely. Okay. And the example is also the exact opposite, that when you don't prepare for a test, okay, when you don't prepare for a test, let me fix this here. There is an unlikely chance that you will get good marks. Okay, exactly opposite. Now the final one that we have is, that's going to be the most easiest to understand, is 0. Means impossible. Okay, now what does that mean? That means that if, for example, you didn't attend the test, okay? So it is impossible for you to get good marks. Why? Because you do not attend it. You don't go to the exam hall to give the test. So it's not like you're not gonna get marks anyway, because you're not gonna be there in the exam hall. So you don't do the test. So you're not gonna get any marks. That's what it means. Now there's also a general little probability, okay, where the formula is probability is equal to number of ways something could happen and we're going to do example of this as well, okay, so don't worry. Something can happen divided by number of possible outcomes of possible outcomes. Let's see an example. Let's say, what is the probability that I will pick a red ball from a bag that has 2 red balls and 5 blue balls, okay? Now, let's try to see that. What do you want to do? Probability would be, what is the number of ways something can happen that I can get 2 red balls? That also I can get 1 red ball. 2. I have 2 red balls, so there's 2 over how much chance? What is the total amount of balls I have? 2 plus 5? 7. I have a 2 by 7 chance of getting a red ball. 2 is the number of red balls I have, and 7 is the total number of outcomes that I can get, possible outcomes that I can get, okay? That's the answer. And as I said before, that probability will always add up to 1, okay? Sometimes you can use that trick to say, okay, let's say this was 2 by 7. Let's say if you just by mistake you wrote 7 by 2, that would give you something around 3.5 something, okay? That is wrong. Why? Because probability can max be 1. So if we want to, let's say, write that in a clearer way, let's write that here, that probability of something happening plus probability of something not happening, okay, something not happening, these both will add up and be 1. Both will add up and be 1. So you can use this tactic to find, let's say someone says that, okay, that you have 2 red balls and you have 5 blue balls. Now you want to know, let's say if you got this answer, what is the answer that you could get blue balls? You would say, okay, that would be the probability of something happening, that is 2 by 7, plus of not happening, let's call it x, equals 1. So x would be 1 minus 2 by 7. That will give you x equals 5 by 7. So that is the probability of blue balls, okay, that you can find a blue ball. So you can use this tactic to also find the other value as well. Okay, now we're going to do some practice questions to harden that concept, okay? Amy has a bag containing strawberry and banana sweets in the ratio 2:5. Okay, so that means strawberry is 2, banana sweets is 5. That's the ratio between them. She picks a sweet at random from the bag. What is the probability that she picks a strawberry sweet from the bag? Okay, remember, probability is number of ways something can happen. Okay, so what are we trying to find out? Strawberry, that's 2. Divided by total number of outcomes. What's the total number of outcomes? We have 2 strawberries, 5 banana sweets. That's total 7. So 2 by 7. Simple. One more question. It took me 30 seconds and we're done. Now part B. Amy says I am exactly twice as likely to pick a banana sweet as a strawberry sweet. Is Amy correct? Okay. Now for that we want to find what is the probability that she picks a banana sweet. Okay. So probability of banana sweet would be, let's call that PB. How many total ways can I get? No, what is the possible ways I can get a banana sweet? 5. Divided by total outcomes, 7. So she said, I'm exactly twice as likely to pick a banana sweet as a strawberry. Twice of 2 by 7 would be Okay, that's going to be 4 by 7. So 4 by 7, that's if I times it over here, that gives me 4 by 7. But that over here does not work because it's 4 by 7, that's 5 by 7. So we're going to say, no, she is wrong. That's 1 mark. She is wrong because the probability that she picks up the banana sweet is more than twice. Okay, that's our answer. Now, next question. It says that there are p counters in a bag. Okay, p amount of counters. N of the counters are blue and the rest are red. Okay, let's see how many blue do we have. Okay, our blue, that's N. Red is the rest. So there are P, total number of counters, minus blue, I have red. So P is the total number of counters, N is the number of blue I have, so that's going to give me red. One counter is picked at random. Work out the probability that the counter picked is red, giving an answer as a fraction in terms of P and N. Okay, what's the probability? Probability of red would be the time probability that I can get red, that is P minus N, divided by the total. What's total? There are P counters, so that's P. Answer is P minus N divided by P. Last question, question number 3. Arthur has strippy, spotty, and plain socks. Okay, 3 types of sock in his drawer. He picks a sock from the drawer at random. The probability, now we're going to do this one by one, okay? We're not going to do the question all at once. We're going to do it step by step. The probability of him picking a plain sock is 0.4. Okay, let's mark that here. Let's say plain sock is going to be 0.4. Remember, I said that the probability in total is 1, okay? And of picking a spotty socks is y. Okay, a spotty socks is y. He is twice as likely to pick a strippy sock as a spotty sock, okay? A strippy sock, twice as likely, okay? That means y times 2. They said twice as likely, that's 2y. Find the value of y, give your answer as a decimal, okay? Now, we can say the strippy sock is what? It is 2y, so we have 2 here. Then, all of them added, they have to be equal to 1, okay? So first 0.4, 0.4 y, that's for spotty socks, and then 2y is for this, okay? 0.4 we get taken on the other side, it becomes 1 minus 0.4. Okay, let's write that for ourselves. That gives me 0.6. Y plus 3y, or y plus 2y, what does that give me? That gives me 3y. So 3y equals 0.6. That means y is equal to 0.6 divided by 3. Work that on our calculator and you're going to get 0.2. That's our answer. It took us 3-4 minutes and we got 3 marks as well. If you watched the video till the end and you still have some questions about the topic, we're going to cover that exact same topic in tomorrow's class, and you can join that class by joining the link in the description. Okay, I'm going to see